Victor, what do you think?
This observation can be creepy as well, right? So I just imagined you sitting in the corner of a classroom and observing quietly everyone. So I guess you somehow warm them up to what's going to happen and why you are there and those kind of things, right?
The actual setting was that I was filming them.
It's even less creepy.
We told them that we have to produce promotional videos, and I just spent like 40 minutes in a classroom. So it wasn't creepy, I can assure, but I understand. I know that you are very enthusiastic about observing people and not asking questions. Can you tell me why are you very enthusiastic about observing?
Yeah, sure. To give credit where credit is due, conversion rate experts, so conversion-rate-experts.com. This is an English company founded by rocket scientists. They're doing basically conversion rate optimization, what the name suggests. And they are big proponent. And I actually learned everything from them from their free resources. So that's why I'm giving credit to them. Put a huge emphasis on mystery shopping or dog fooding. I guess in the Silicon Valley, dog fooding is more common. And dog fooding is not a binary, whether you do it or not, whether you testing, actually using your own product in real life or not. It's actually a sliding scale, right? So if you be at zero, so basically just build your own product, like what happening at Facebook. At one point, Zuckerberg was telling everyone that they should use Android devices as well. So he demanded people to use Android devices because all the engineers were using Apple devices, the highest end devices, and they had zero clue about the median experience of the user who didn't have money to shell out like thousands of dollars each year to get the latest mobile device or latest computer for that matter. So that's kind of like zero where they were, and then he demanded people to use Android devices, and then kind of like all the bugs were surfacing because the people who were working on a product, they realized, okay, how it could be better because they were using it. And also, I see this as kind of like the biggest barrier in Silicon Valley. So all the developers are using the beefiest computers, which are costing someone's yearly salary, and they are just detached from the median user. But this is the crazy part. Since this is a sliding scale, right? And if you can turn this to 10, why aren't you turning to 11, right? Because you can turn it to 11. And 11 is when everyone is actually should use it. Give you an example. For example, we send out emails. We're using beehive.com. It's going to be a link in the description so you're gonna see it. So what would happen at Beehive if every single employee had to use Beehive to create a newsletter? No matter if you are in customer service, no matter if you are programming, no matter if you are just a DevOps engineer, you have to have a newsletter, then all the problems would be surfaced because everyone had to create a real life something with your product. Lately, we were setting a Beehive thing up, and I just came across them because I was actually using it. Just for example, if I wanted to embed an email subscription form, I couldn't use HTML in it, and I wanted to highlight, and I couldn't even use new line characters. It was just one text. And this is what you said previously, that insights should be treated as stories, so not like hard facts. Because if you ask me, I would say as a customer, please create me a subscription form which I can embed in my website, and I can put HTML text into it. But I realized, holy shit, it could be enough for me if it's just markdown. So I don't need all the HTML text, moving pictures, GIFs, and whatnot. I just need like bolding, italic, underlining, and those kind of things, right? And then what I realized, holy shit, I'm making a mistake here. I'm making it too complex. So if I just embed a big chunk of text into my website, no one's going to read it. No one's going to subscribe to our newsletters. So what I realized is that, okay, actually, like new line characters would be enough. And then I was thinking through as a so-called product manager, I realized, holy shit, I'm fucking this thing up. Actually, this should be short. The original design is perfect, right? The only thing is missing is some kind of like notification and telling the user that please keep it short because otherwise people won't subscribe. So that's kind of like why you should use it, and also have to treat these things as feedbacks, as stories, and not as hard facts. Because if you like grab every single feedback as fact and you implement it, you most of the time will make a bigger mess than previously. One more crazy thing, this is like actually turning the dial from 11, right, on the dog fooding scale. So